So welcome to the Data Explorers Market Update. So I'm slightly in haste today because I'm running off to Amsterdam, where we are hosting a breakfast meeting tomorrow morning, where I hope to see lots of people. But what I'm writing about today is coal. I put my first lumps of coal on the fire last weekend to thaw out my freezing guests in Wales, and it reminds us of the need for central heating and the importance of coal at this time of year. The other hook is the recent news that the Rothschild's sort of listed vehicle, Vallar, is kind of doing some kind of takeover or merger with an Indonesian coal miner called Bumi Resources that basically sells a huge amount of coal to China. So basically, is this a crowded along this sector? And the answer is very much yes. We're seeing very increasing amounts of shares in these coal companies sitting in lending programs. If you look at companies like Hidili, International Energy, Walter Energy, Arch Coal, Western Energy, they're all seeing huge increases in institutional ownership and very little short selling. And there are other names, and you should definitely look at the piece. I was wondering if, let's also say that there's some recent momentum behind China Coal and one other who you can see in my piece. Now, are people shorting any of these companies? After all, coal has been on a huge rise. All these prices have shot up since September. Well, there's a couple of names being targeted, maybe because of unique reasons to do with these companies. Coal of Africa and Puda Resources are both seeing some sort of short selling. And finally, let's look at the coal ETF. The Market Vectors coal ETF is seeing about 6% of the issue value being shorted, and it's quite expensive to short that, clearly showing that some hedge funds are short coal as well because they're looking to hedge their exposure. And so if you have any of that stuff to lend, you're going to get paid reasonably well for it. So definitely read the report. It is at dataexplorers.com/news.